that I was the truest nigga involved with Biggie's success. I was the biggest help. I was the truest nigga. I don't write his rhymes, but he know how much he borrowed from me. He know how I used to stop my shows and let him touch the show. Let him blow up and do his whole show in the middle of my show. How I used to buy him shit and give him shit and never ask for it back. How I used to share. How I used to share my experiences in the game and my lessons and my rules and my knowledge on the game with him. You know what I mean? He owed me more. He owed me more than to turn his head and act like he didn't know niggas was about to blow my fucking head off. He knew. That's what I'm talking about. And then, if that's cool, if he disappeared, be a fucking mouse. Be a mouse. If you are a mouse, be a mouse. But for me to know, like, 3 weeks ago this happened, and then 3 weeks later your album's coming out, and you are fucking done in your album. But you don't know who shot me in your fucking hometown. This nigga's from your neighborhood, and I gotta find out by myself, and I don't even call myself a Dom, just a capo. From the west side, and I'm on the east side in jail, and I know who touched me, and I know everything that happened. That's power. And he didn't know, so he was faking. And I was mad about that. And then I'm out of jail, and I couldn't believe that everybody was treating Biggie like the biggest fucking star in the world. Right. I couldn't believe that people was buying into the player image. And I wanted to bring back that reality. You know what I mean? Just like, nobody can never be confused and think I'm fucking Mike Tyson and I'm a heavyweight champion. I'm a little nigga. That's why it's so raw to watch me just battle lions, because I'm a little skinny nigga battling niggas 3 times my size. But Biggie's not a player. He's never been. He's never had bitches until he got some fucking money. That's a trick. That's not a player. It's not a popper. So my point was to prove him wrong. I took everything that he glamorized and I personified it.
Right.
He glamorized Versace. I didn't call Versace. Versace called me to come to his show and gave me a gang of free clothes and please wear my shit. Please do some shit for me. Can you wear my shit? You are the image of Versace. I swear to God, you are. That body, that's Versace. I swear to God, Armani. You are so handsome. You are, please, you know what I mean? From him, Dolce & Gabbana, man, I ain't rapping at they show. Valentino giving me suits.
Can't really listen to that hip hop too much, man, because they be talking garbage, man. Some MCs is alright, but a lot of them is corny. I can't really get with them. They got that portrayal of being, first they tough, then something happened to them, they turn to God. Then when everything's cool, they tough again. I don't understand it. It gets real confusing to me. So I just said, I'm just gonna listen to me and dream out here and some slow jams, because I can't deal with these characters, man. And if I hear one more rapper talk about Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, leave it alone. It's over, y'all. It's no more. It's finished. I started it and I'm ending it. It's over.
I remember Biggie sleeping on my couch. I remember begging bitches to fuck him. You feel me? Yeah. So Big Papa don't mean nothing to me. He know it. He know it. That's why he can't fight me. That's why he can't battle me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can make songs talking exactly about him, and he can't talk about me because he know. I'm the one that used to buy him champagne. All that shit he talking, that was me buying him that. He talking about my lifestyle in his album. Because when he was doing his album, he was broke, nigga. I was having money. The shit he talking about was my life. Thug life. That's what he talking about. All that Junior Mafia, them niggas was young motherfuckers that used to hang around that I used to give money to get on the train to go home at night. Little Caesar and all of them.
And Kim and all that.
Yeah, so now they rapping against me, and you can imagine how I fucking feel. When I got arrested in New York, I got arrested for Biggie. Them guns in my room was Biggie's guns, because them cowards left the room when they heard the police was downstairs, and everybody left their guns in my room. So I got 4 guns in my room. Serial numbers scratched out, and I did not snitch. I took that case. So you can imagine how I feel when I'm in jail for that case, and he out there living a mafia lifestyle, giving me no money, giving me no respect, giving me no tribute, rolling with my road dog who was there when I got shot. I mean, come on, man. I'm not paranoid. I'm not paranoid.
In the beginning, when all y'all was broke, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, that he had a certain style of that way that he rapped and concepts behind his music that he felt like you guys stole from him to blow up to where you are now.
That's completely untrue to me. I mean, I always been my own person, you know what I'm saying? I know what I wanted to do the day I came in the game, you know what I'm saying? I may admit, he schooled me to a lot because he knew a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you was my man and we hanging together, whatever, and you doing a certain thing, you gonna tell me, yo, if well, you gonna do it, you should do it this way. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a situation where he did something and I watched and stole it. He told me, yo, you can do a whole lot of things in this game. You could be the broke rapper, or you could be the rich rapper. You know what I'm saying? You can rap as hard as you want on your album, but just make sure the radio got some joints. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got those radio-friendly records that the girls is gonna like, that the radio's gonna like. It's gonna help you sell your album. And I took that into consideration by making Big Papas and One More Chances and Juicies and stuff like that. It was advice. It wasn't nothing getting stolen.
Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? If it's anything, he should have been happy for me more than anything else. He was saying I sounded like him. That's bananas.
Yeah, it was like, just because I got shot on the East Coast, I'm like, fuck the East Coast. You know, half the rappers from the East Coast was there when I got shot. Nobody knew a thing. That's just like you come into the hood and the police ask them what happened, and everybody's like, I don't know. You know they lying. And all I was doing was like, give me my proper etiquette. If Biggie was out here on the West Coast, he was in the studio with me and we homeboys, and he got shot, no, I wouldn't tell him who did it, but he would want, I wouldn't go ride on the niggas who did it, but he would want to know who did it. Then I'd be like, look, man, these niggas from Watts did it. Boom, this is why. They want to talk to you. When. That's how I do it. Just like when the niggas from the 60s wanted to get a stretch. I went to them personally and talked to them. I do it by the rules of etiquette. So I got shot. I'm like, yo, what happened? Come see me in jail. Biggie all in the air, talking about, yeah, Parker's my homeboy, wound, but not seeing me. My homeboy Stretch is going to Biggie's concerts. Niggas is like abandoning me. But all in the air and on TV, they like, yeah, Pac, rest, you know, keep the struggle on. I was like, yo, I'm starting to turn into like Slick Rick. Niggas is just going to act like I'm going to just be in jail and they going to give me shout outs and try to take my position. And if you watch, that's what Biggie did. Listen to his, I was there, nigga, I trained the nigga, he used to be under me like my lieutenant. The nigga, I used to come to New York, I used to do shows and let the nigga come on before I did Keep Your Head Up and Get Around. Because nobody knew the nigga in New York. And I used to tell the nigga, yo, if you want to make your money, you gotta rap for the bitches. Do not rap for the niggas. I told the nigga, don't rap for the niggas. Rap for the bitches. The bitches will buy your records and the niggas want what the bitches want. So all of a sudden, he changed from being, listen to party and bullshit. Listen to his style. He changed from that to Big Papa. Because of me. He had my album, Me Against the World was the second one. He had the first one. I changed everything because Ready to Die came out and it sounded like my album. All my album was about, you know, dealing with death.
Who's no longer with us, but Stretch was like Tupac's right hand at the time. He was in that lobby when the stick-up happened at Quad Studio.
Yeah, we get to the studio, she little scenes, then I'm off in the window.
Hey, what up, baby? What's up? You want us to come up or what?
We turn around the corner and see this standing in front of the studio with an army fatigue jacket on. He looks at his watch, you know what I'm saying? Then he just looks down, or whatever. Pop act like he's going to his joint. And then a shot went off.
Just watch, let's go.
Me, personally, only heard one shot. You know what I'm saying? That's how the went down.
Most people are thinking that Pac was shot multiple times.
Our rap star, Tupac Shakur, he was shot numerous times, at least twice in the head.
Then Stretch is emphasizing it was only one shot. Whoa. Stretch sees Pac makes a move for his gun. And then he hears the shot go off. So apparently that's the one shot that we know he received in the groin.
Well, Freddie had some kind of wounds right there.
We're in a tight space. It seems like it could have been a ricochet.
Pac shot himself.
I can only imagine. So let's play some of Biggie.
It went like this, you know what I'm saying? I was upstairs at Quad. We in the back chilling. Next thing you know, we hearing, yo, Tupac got shot. They're saying that I set him up. And that's crazy. I don't know what he was trying to hide, or if he was scared, I don't know what was going on in his head. But I want to apologize, especially when I found out what really went down. And he shot himself.
Get on the ground. Shut the up. I don't give a just put the gun.
And he ain't really get shot in the head. He got pistol whipped. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing all this, and I'm like, damn. I think was just getting a little bit too happy with the situation. Trying to make movies. Everything was a movie to him.
Man, it's crazy listening to this.
The corner and shit, we see this nigga standing in front of the studio room with an army fatigue jacket on. There's somebody sitting inside the doorway
they told him to take something off, and he was like, hold on. It was like, and started moving. I think he started moving for the heat, and then they started tussling, and I think the gun went off. That's when the gun went off and hit him in the nuts, and once the guns went off, nigga, all the guns went off. That's what my brother told me. The issues that Pac said about my brother, saying that he was supposed to grab the gun, I mean, I don't know about none of that. I mean, it ain't like, you know, my brother was Secret Service, man, for the president or something, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's a robbery, man, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, do you feel, you feel he was supposed to grab the gun? Yeah. I don't know.
Them niggas under extortion. I came and fucked up everything. Because I dissed them niggas in the Daily News. They put a hit out on me. When the niggas tried to rob me, which is all they wanted to do, I knew what they told me. That's what they was telling me. Pop, they was sending me messages through my closest road dog saying, Pop, why did you fight them? They was just coming to take your shit. But I wasn't letting nobody take my shit, and I was strapped that day. That's what was I couldn't put in the bar. I had two double Glocks on me. And when I pulled for my shit, that's when I got shot. And the reason I knew my homeboys set me up is because my homeboys knew I was strapped. The dudes came straight for me. My homeboys is behind the niggas. Like, they running for the swing. My homeboys behind the niggas, and they didn't do nothing. They knew I was strapped. All they had to do was grab the nigga. And I could have bust. But they got guns, so these niggas are coming for me, and these niggas just sitting there. And they say, get, and these niggas drop to the floor. I knew it was a setup. Yo, when I walked upstairs, Sway, on everything I love, I seen it in their eyes. I can never describe this look until you get shot and you see it yourself. Niggas looked at me like this. I walked out the elevator, because I walked out the elevator, I didn't know I was shot in my head or nothing. I wasn't, they said in the vibe interview, I was acting like I was in a movie. What they really trying to say is this nigga is raw. I got shot 5 times, came upstairs, did not know I had got shot 5 times. I thought I only got shot once. The next issue, that wasn't even the next issue, because them cowards waited about 4 issues before they got their story together. 4 issues later, half of New York is commenting on me getting shot. And before, they was all like, we didn't see nothing. In the first issue, read it, Vibe viewers. Nobody seen shit. The 4th issue, when they came back with a reply, everybody knew what I did. They knew what I said. I was acting. Who gets shot 5 times in acts? Oh, I didn't get shot 5 times in their vision. I only got shot once because they found the bullet. The police found it, but now they the cops. Now they doing detective work. They found the bullet. Oh, you found the bullet, huh? So what is this other shit in me then? What was the doctors talking about? What? Can you explain these other holes in me? How'd I get gunpowder all over me? That insulted my intelligence, my East Coast fans. I'm from there. I'm eating New York pizza. I drive New York Jeeps. Want to hear New York. But I'm saying, let's keep it real for a second. If you have the love of music that you are, study. Go back and study. Study how Party and Bullshit was me before I met Biggie. You don't hear my style in this rap. Study how after I met Biggie, Ready to Die come out, his whole style changed. Study. Study why I would be mad. Study why I would be mad when half of New York, half of the major New York rappers, or they managers, or they agents, or they somebody was there when I got shot, and nobody couldn't give me no information. Just study that. Study how when Wu-Tang got their chain snatched at 6'6" Dukes, I not only found who did it, but gave them the message that if they want to see the niggas that did it, they can see them. Man to man. Just you and them. No guns, no nothing. If you feel like that. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. If you're going to act like you a gangster or a G or the king of New York, I'm going to expect that. And when you don't come through, then I'm going to crush your empire. And that's what it's time for.
Had no knowledge of him going to be robbed. And we that's just a fact. Anything else is a fantasy. And when Biggie heard it, he was hurt by it because he really regarded Tupac as a friend. They had good times. That's how they met. Their relationship before that situation is that they were friends, and he would never do nothing, nor myself or anybody associated with me would have never done nothing to hurt him. And in fact, he had helped us when Biggie was first getting out there. They were together. He would let Biggie open dates for him. And I mean, he was appreciative and I was appreciative, and it was a shock to us. And it's something that we tried our best to do anything to alleviate any type of negativities as far as that situation. That's why we never made any records. Going back, we never said any negative statements.
Now y'all see that with y'all own eyes, right? The man Puff on national TV line saying they ain't do no records, no diss. Just because y'all didn't publish it doesn't mean y'all went in the studio and responded to Pac. When all that stuff happened to Tupac, they dropped Who Shot You. Yes, we all know that song wasn't directly made for Pac because they been did the song. But what they did when that incident happened with Tupac and he locked up, they dropped the song. You see what I'm saying? They was playing their cards right. Tupac's incarcerated and he heard a song floating around, Who Shot You. They knew what they was doing. Biggie did freestyle disses. I'm gonna put that at the end of this video. Cause everybody make it seem like Biggie was a saint. He ain't want no smoke. He would never do that. He loved Tupac when he passed away. He showed no remorse when Tupac passed away, saying subliminals to Tupac. Yes, we all human. We not perfect, but don't make it seem like Tupac was just tweaking, going crazy. Stop it. Knock it off.
Stop yapping, niggas. Nigga, I hit 'em up. Now you tell me who won. I see them, they run. They don't wanna see us. Whole Junior Mafia clique dressing up trying to be us. How the fuck they gonna be the mob when we always on our job? We millionaires. Killing ain't fair, but somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Mob deep. You wanna fuck with us? You little young ass motherfuckers. Don't one of you niggas got sickle cell or something. You fucking with me, nigga. You fuck around, have a seizure or a heart attack. You better back the fuck up when you get smacked the fuck up. It's how we do it on our side. Any of you niggas from New York that wanna bring it, bring it. But we ain't singing, we bringing drama. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. We gon' kill all you motherfuckers. Now when I came out, I told you it was just about Biggie. Then everybody had to open their mouth with a motherfucker opinion. Well, this how we gonna do this. That's right. Fuck Mobb Deep. Fuck Biggie. Fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And if you wanna be down with Bad Boy, then fuck you too. Chino X. Come on! Fuck you bring it! All you motherfuckers. Fuck you too. Sound upset. Why do you sound so upset? All of y'all motherfuckers. Fuck you. Die slow, motherfucker. My phone make sure all y'all kids don't grow. You motherfuckers can't be us or see us. We motherfucking thug like riders west side till we die. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Give him a round of applause. The Academy Award goes to the actor, Tupac Shakur. Give him a round of applause. Anything else to say? You niggas laugh because our staff got guns in they motherfuckers' belts. You know how it is when we drop records. You niggas can't feel it. We the realest. Fuck them. We bad boy killers. Bad boy.
Stretching them never went to go see Tupac in the hospital or when he went to jail. So these grown men, they come up with excuses. Well, we didn't have ID. Ed Lover, all these people with the excuses, they ain't have ID, right? So you telling me you couldn't write a letter, you couldn't tell the other guys who did see Tupac or the Outlaws to give them a message. On top of that, he tried to talk to Desiree Smith, who Tupac was talking to at the time, and he tried to backdoor Tupac, trying to talk to her. He didn't leave a message to her like, hey, tell Pac he tweaking, we ain't set him up, or why he doing this, give him a message. He didn't do none of that. Y'all grown men with these excuses where they ain't have ID. Nah, this is the facts right here.
Decided to go for his. But when I started hearing like him and Big had problems, and then I seen like a couple of the people, like not the rappers from Junior Mafia, but like some of the dudes that be with them, I kind of just was like, wait a minute, like you so-and-so's friend, you with these people, I don't know what's going on. I wrote him to ask him. And in there, I also told him that, you know, your boy tried to holler at me, but you know, I ain't getting down like that. So it is what it is. That's when he told me, you know, that a lot of shit was going on. He was beefing with Big. He thought, you know, they had tried to set him up. You know, he told me he was watching everybody. He didn't trust anybody. He was paranoid. I was like, oh, he's hanging with these people, but he's Pac's boy.
Niggas is hypocrites. You read where I gave my whole soul to you motherfuckers and said, yo, I'm through. I just want to chill. I just want to live life. And motherfuckers took shots from every direction. They thought that meant that I'm gay now. He'd fuck me in the ass now. So, okay, you want to see some macho shit? I'm the most macho nigga out here. I thought you niggas knew. I'm the most thuggest nigga out here. I have no motherfucking fear. I have no fear. I have only ambition, and I want mine. And I will do anything to protect and feed my family. and these niggas represent a threat. They was telling, I had little girls writing to me crying, saying you got raped in jail, I'm so sorry. That shit right there is what will fuel the anger that will never die. I had to write letters to 1,000 little kids explaining to them that I would be dead before a motherfucker would rape me, and you know that. So as far as everybody, there is no mercy in my heart.
Wendy Williams started that rumor that Tupac got hit in jail, which is false, and y'all ate it up. There's interviews to this day like DJ Vlad thinking that he got touched. The fact that Tupac wasn't even going at the Quad Studios when they put guns on him, so why would he go without it? Like he said, you'll have to kill me before you do anything to him. So y'all stop it, knock it off.
Wendy Williams, at that particular time, she was hot on the radio, and she started ruming Pac got raped in prison. Like Pac, like he in prison. He said, "I'm in prison, and I'm listening to these things." And it's and that's when he just like, you know what? When I come home, I seen myself personally, you know, going to see Pac and seeing what he was going through. I seen the switch. I seen when, you know, you hear people like, oh, he was fronting. No. You know, they pushed Pac to that place. You know what I mean? They pushed him there, and they took him there where he was like, he had no other choice after that. You know what I mean? They pushed him, and they kept pushing him against the wall. So
now, you know, XL is talking about. He got a rhyme where, you know how you always got these little metaphors. He say, you'll get fucked like Tupac did in jail. Now I'm telling y'all beforehand, off the air, I'm gonna beat this nigga's ass. And everybody's gonna be talking about how wrong I am and how I haven't changed, but what am I supposed to do with a nigga disrespecting my manhood like that?
So just imagine if all these things happen to you, from the Quad Studios, getting robbed, getting shot, your homies backstabbing you, going to jail, hearing diss records, people saying you got touched in jail. He was going through a lot. Just put yourself in his shoes and you go through all that. Then John Singleton, he tried to really put that in this movie, which I'm glad they took him out, because he tried to have Tupac get hit in jail. It's a scene that he had where Tupac was in the library reading, and a couple of dudes run up on him. They R.A.P.E. him, and that's crazy. And then he had Afeni, his mother was a lesbian on there, which is crazy. What do that have to do with Tupac's story? Why would you want to put that about Afeni? All the stuff that she went through, it's just crazy. So I'm glad John Singleton ain't do the movie as well.
It was you and John Singleton, right? Yeah. And you asked John Singleton, you read that book, Do or Die? And he said, yeah, have you read Eat to Live? And Watani was there too. Yeah. I've been following you, brother.
Yeah, man, niggas, John Singleton a coward, though.
Yeah, I also heard what you did to the Hughes brothers.
Yeah.
I read that article, that interview Dream did with you.
Yeah. Hughes brothers cowards.
The records the minutes to decide. Let me tell the whole world.
All right, tell them why you did what you had to do.
These chump, punk, slump, you know what I'm saying?
You'll have a chance to come here and rebuttal.
No, they won't. They better come now. Check this out. They fired me, but did it in a roundabout punk snitch way. So I caught them on the streets and beat they behinds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a menace to the Hughes brothers. And it ain't over. I still got more than chump because I read what you said about. Don't jump to the TV. Kick that TV.
Because Pac talked in that Vibe magazine article. When that rape, sexual assault happened, he named names. And where we come from, that snitching.
Nowhere in the Vibe interview conducted by Kevin Powell did Tupac mention any names.
Man, who was that, man?
It was these fools from New York, this gang out there called A-Team. These fools was mad because I told them I wasn't fucking with them no more.
Man, them motherfuckers, I was mad as hell about that shit.
But when they pulled the pistols out, I swear on everything I love, first thing I thought about was reading in your book when you was talking about how you felt when them niggas drew down on you.
Ain't that cold?
The crazy thing about the Hughes brothers, only Allen, I think that's his name, he the only one that did the Tupac documentary. His brother, his twin brother that ran on, he didn't work on that film with him, but it's just crazy that you can tell that he still feel a type of way with Tupac, calling him delusional, saying he wasn't street, but saying Snoop Dogg was street. Like, make it make sense. Like, what are you talking about? Go lay down.
Okay. Tupac, on the other hand, while he came up in the inner city or the urban fucked up ghetto, he's not a street kid. He's an artist and an activist, and he's a performing arts kid, and he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a performing arts kid. And he's delusional. And he's a perfor He's just delusional. And I mean that, again, I think, not just in the pejorative way, in the positive way, you have to be delusional to be a great artist. But you should know when to hit that switch. I just didn't, I think he lost, the lights went out where the switch was. He could not find that switch. And the thing I think Tupac was addicted the most to when I think back was when he's in a room like this and he sees us all reacting to whatever he's saying, especially her, any woman, if they're smiling, he goes to 10. You thought 10 was the level, he's at 50 now. He's so charismatic that he lost himself in his power to move a room. And he's playing that role, like I said. I don't even know how aware he was that he was playing that role.
Yeah. Has no heart. What's that say? Heartless. And I beat them motherfuckers down. I threatened. I said, both of y'all niggas get out the car, we about to box. His twin brother got out and started running. That's on my mama. He ran. Fling, twins. He ran. Boom. The other brother got out, started talking shit. He walked away. I socked his punk ass and started throwing things like I'm boring the box. The partner he had with him started begging me to stop beating him up, but I kept beating his punk ass up. Then, instead of fighting me like a G, he ran. Now, I can't help it if some niggas that was on the scene beat his ass for running. That was something separate, you understand me? And I can't help it if they was screaming thug life as they did it. That ain't my fault. That's just how shit went down, you understand me? But now niggas need to start living what they preaching. They want to make gangster movies, they better live a gangster life.
Now, we all know Ice Cube felt the type of way of Tupac. Interviews floating everywhere about that situation. So I'm not going to really get deep into that situation, but I will recommend y'all go check out the video about Ice Cube feeling the type of way of Tupac. It's very detailed. It's very good. Y'all check it out on Real Rap 103 YouTube. And it's crazy because when Tupac was alive, he did spoke on the bow down comparison to Hit 'Em Up, and he didn't like it. Tupac had love for Ice Cube. He looked up to Ice Cube, but he didn't like that, and he wasn't gonna let that happen. Ice Cube, he throwing his little jabs. If y'all notice on Friday After Next, why did he have Damon dancing to him? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was a little jab. He was trying to be funny.
Here they come.
Hey, I can be a blood, I could be a Crip. I got Crip friends, I got blood friends. Which one do I want to be? I mean, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So with Tupac, he's a superstar, cuz he was a superstar before he got with Death Row. Tupac's the one that introduced us to doing movies and acting, and he was a real actor. He was a movie star. Cause Crippin' and Bloodin' is real, cuz. This ain't no joke. This shit real, cuz, on 6-0. Shit ain't to play with, cuz. This ain't something you just kick it around. You know what I'm saying? Once you in, cuz, you in for life. You gotta ride it out, homie. Tupac is militant. You know what I'm saying? He's not a gang member.
But Pac showed me how to get my writing faster, how to be a leader. He taught me structure, because back then we just was, everybody was everybody. He was like, one night that nigga pulled me to the side, he was like, hey, homie, check it out. Everything we do on Death Row is military. This nigga was probably like 2 days in, and he checking me on what we finna be doing. I'm listening to the nigga too, like, hey, homie, the shit we finna do is military, nigga. I talk to you, you talk to me. I talk to my boys, you talk to your boys. Your boys don't get to talk to me, and my boys don't get to talk to you. And I'm like,
he was really like that?
Nigga, for real, right? So I'm like, okay, this shit cool. But I forgot to tell my niggas. So After I done won the case, right? So we heavy into it now. We done making all kind of hits and shit. So I done beat the murder case. Now we in Belize. We fly to Belize. So we on the beach. MC Hammer, OFTB, just everybody death row. And then Corrupt and Tupac, they like Pac right here and Tupac right here. So Corrupt say something to Tupac. And Tupac like, nigga. And I look at him. He like, nigga, something. He like, nigga, you ain't even supposed to be talking to me, nigga. And Corrupt like, nigga, what? And they back and forth, and then nigga Tupac tell Corrupt, oh, nigga, you ain't even on my level. Nigga, I had an outlaws deal with you. That nigga Nate Dogg stepped up and said, what the fuck I'm gonna be doing when that's happening?
It started to occur. You know, one incident he got into, if I'm not, you know, Corrupt, my homie. I always had a lot of love for Corrupt. I think he got into it with Corrupt in Mexico, and Nate Dogg tried to get involved in it. So it got to a point where now we starting to have some tension, because when Pac would come back and tell us these stories as individuals who was with him, we automatically look at it like, okay, you told us you got into it with this person, Pac. Now we automatically don't like him. You know what I mean? So it was the tension, man. Some things went down in that studio.
Snoop Dogg, another cat that be throwing jabs at Tupac for the longest. I done made a short video. Y'all go check it out on my page. Snoop hung around with most of Tupac enemies, or a person that Tupac had an issue with. From T-Pain. T-Pain don't even know Tupac, but he said some slick words about Tupac, which is crazy. And guess who worked with him? Snoop. Hung around Big and Diddy. He hung around Funk Flex. There's pictures floating around with him and Dog Pound. Haitian Jack is then it's another picture of him where Rihanna and they sitting at a table. And that is crazy, because out of all them people, Haitian Jack is the biggest that Tupac had an issue with. They wasn't on good terms when Tupac was alive. So you can see it in interviews. The love is not genuine. It's crazy.
I remember asking Pac, like, bro, we should, okay, you want us to beat these dudes up? Like, what do you want us to do? You know what I mean? So Pac mentioned that he got into it with Corrupt, and I don't know what it was over. And he asked Corrupt, let's go upstairs and fight. And Nate Dogg, we know, is boiling up. Now let's just get it out the way. So when Speedy said that, I was like, Edie gonna fight Daz, Fatal gonna fight Corrupt, Pac gonna fight Snoop, this and that, and it de-escalated. It didn't, you know what I mean? But I do remember Pac crazy, because I remember when it was over, Pac grabbed me, he's like, Moo, you crazy, laughing like, you know what I mean? He wasn't upset, like, Moo, what's wrong with you? You trying to tell me to fight Snoop?
But when he died, I was just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It kind of took me by. I mean, even though we was going through our drama, I would never wish death on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no coming back from that. So Brooklyn Loch Ness, 9mm cock test, one for test. And the winner is not that thinner kid, bandanas, tattoos, my fists never bruised. Land still mad cause I blue, players envy us. Too many players on my shit strenuous. When my men bust, you just move with such stamina. Slugs missed ya, I ain't mad at ya. Slugs rushing, bushing, concussions, catch cases, come out frontin', dirty like cleats. Run up in your crib, wrap you in your polo sheets. 6 up in your wig piece, nigga deceased. Why? May you rest in peace.
He is for the most part a nice guy. This old thug thing, hype. Good for record sales. Helps him identify with the young people who are out there and angry, who would maybe label him a sellout like they did Hammer if he didn't have that hard side. What about that?
First of all, nobody could call me a sellout. I'm not going for that. I'm not even in that. I'm not looking for approval from the black community, because we don't give approval. You know, we don't really do nothing but exist. So it's not like black people could tell me you a sellout or you true blue. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. I'm not even caught up.